What we're looking for is just tell us about your vision for the event.
Yeah.
Like, this is sort of your passion project, right? You kind of dug this out of the fire. It's been dead for a couple of years just because of the circumstances, and so
for sure
we want to sort of highlight community events, items that are bringing excitement to the city and to the region, and especially for us on biking, because that's kind of our passion.
Yeah, awesome.
So tell us about it. Tell us what got you into it and how it's going and what your response has been.
Yeah, well, I'm a lifelong cyclist. It's my true passion, and so the opportunity came up to bring the bike show back here. We're partnered with the Outdoor Adventure Show, so it's a long-running show that has good history here in Calgary, great attendance, so there's an active community, and we're like, oh, well, with the explosion of popularity in cycling, maybe now's the time to bring the bike show back. So we partnered with the Outdoor Adventure Show, and in the past 2 years, cycling has gone through the roof, and especially the e-bike movement. People are looking for a way to move that's you get a bit of exercise, gets you out of the vehicle, it's environmentally friendly, so there's really no downsides to that. So we're seeing a new segment coming into cycling, which is huge, and the Calgary and Alberta market has been hugely receptive to the show. We have a sold out show here, 40 exhibitors, and a lot of them are local companies. So there is a cool scene of guys who are doing stuff right here, that's cutting edge, especially the guys from Bowhead. They're engineering, designing, and building adaptive bicycles, so for disabled people, that they can get out and ride, and they're doing that right here in Calgary. So that's a really cool story. And then there's a bunch of e-bike companies that are actually based here in Calgary, and they're here exhibiting at the show, and these are bikes that are designed and engineered right here in Calgary.
Yeah, and even to your point, the crowd, reaching a different crowd, right? Like we've done these events before, and the crowd, we remarked, the first thing we noticed is, usually it's guys younger than us and even younger than that, and lots of, just big tricks and big bikes and all of that, and now we're here this year, and it's an older audience. It's like you said, built for accessibility, built for enjoyability, and
for sure
it's not sort of the hardcore bikers of even a few years ago.
We're truly in a new age in cycling where it's now becoming a mainstream activity. It used to be a fringe thing. You're either like a hardcore mountain biker, hardcore BMXer, or hardcore roadie. Those are the three sort of main disciplines, and you are just a fringe type of person. But now this is an activity that everyone can do now, and people are so turned on to it. The people here come in just to test ride e-bikes. We have the Pedego bikes electric bike demo track. So we have an indoor track where people who want to try e-bikes, they come here and they can test ride these bikes, and they can purchase them here. They can test ride various different brands. Then we also have some cool features. We have the Hazel Eyewear and Beeline Bike Park Jump Jam feature. So these are local pro BMX and mountain bikers doing huge tricks for the crowd. So they're hucking backflips, tail whips, 360 tail whips, all sorts of cool tricks. So they're doing 3 shows a day. And then we have the Kids Bikes Canada Kids Zone. So a super cool interactive feature for the kids, where we have demo bikes available, and cool little stunts built by Beeline Bike Park, where these young riders get to come and ride bikes and learn how to ride for the first time. So we have community events here, like the Tour de Victoria. We have travel tourism groups, we have manufacturers, we have retailers. So truly a cross section of the cycling scene. So it's a successful show, and it's packed with attendees.
Yeah, that's one of the things we noticed, is just even getting in to chat with people. Everyone's busy. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
As far as getting stuff is a little bit of a challenge, but just seeing the people, seeing how busy they are, it's really lends a lot of excitement, especially early in the season now. And
for sure, these the customers are really knowledgeable these days, and engaging with the exhibitors. So there's a lot of knowledge being exchanged, and creating new cyclists. So
it's awesome. Tell us a little bit about the Tour de Victoria.
Yeah, Tour de Victoria is a great event. It's held obviously down in Victoria. It's a mass participation one-day cycling event. Over 2,000 people take part in this event, and it's a world-class cycling experience for all ages, all abilities. So everything from a kid's ride to a 15K ride all the way up to a 160K ride. So 8 different distances, and all types of cyclists, e-bikes, hardcore people on road bikes, Tour de France wannabes, and everyone in between. So we have 1 lane of traffic dedicated for the ride, car-free, traffic controlled intersections, 6 different aid stations en route, mechanical support en route, and a barbecue and beer garden at the finish line. So it's a true celebration of cycling. So it's a cool event.
And in a fantastic location.
Yeah, beautiful location. And then there's similar style events exhibiting here. The Trans Rockies guys put on the Highwood Pass Grand Fondo. There's the Kootenay Rockies Grand Fondo. Those guys are here. So more local style events, similar style. So it's cool.
Yeah, well, and just the growth of those events, right? Over the last handful of years. I remember, 10 years ago, it was the 24 Hours of Adrenaline in Canmore, and if you really looked, you could find a handful of other things in sort of around here, but now just the explosion, right? Everybody's got an event, every bike shop's got group rides,
it's wild to see where it's come. And now there's enduro mountain bike events, downhill mountain bike events, cross country, road, gravel events, which is coming on strong. It's cool to see where the sport's going.
Yeah, it's very exciting. When you had a pro career, you mentioned. Did you do a lot of riding in Canada during your pro career, or North America?
Yeah, definitely. We raced the Nationals and the Canada Cup at Canmore Nordic Center.
Okay.
So I got good history there. Actually, we did a World Cup there one year. Going back, I think it was 2002 or something like that. So we raced a World Cup at Calgary Olympic Park. Early days there, 2004. So it was a great mountain bike history here in Alberta, and had great times riding.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, we love it. We, trying to draw some attention to the region and to the bike scene here. And so, hey, thank you very much for your time, making time for us. And looking forward to getting this out there and just enjoying the rest of the event.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thank you very much.
Good times. Good to meet you, man.
You too.